days I can, I'll go to the gym, you know, earlier in the day, like around midday. So hopefully I feel better rather than going later in the day. We'll see how it turns out. I've been kind of tired most of the morning anyway. Meals I prep for the whole 7 days done, and then when I get home I'll cook 2 breakfast meals for the next 2 days, and then the 2 cream of rice meals, like, because the cream of rice is like a post-workout meal. I just do it every 2 days so one stays fresh. I mean, I could do those like the other ones, you know, cook it all for the whole week. It'd take a lot more time on like a Sunday. I kind of like doing it when it's fresh anyway. All day, you know, because when you have to go outside, it's, you know, you get soaking wet. I don't mind it like misting like what it's doing right now. But like I said, I'm going to get off of here and get to the gym, and I will see everybody after the training session. I just finished up at the gym. It was a decent session. I added volume to chest, triceps, middle delts, and rear delts today, like I did on the last push day. So it took a little longer than usual, but hey, you gotta do shit to see some growth. Because I don't, like before, on like what I was doing before, I wasn't experiencing hardly any soreness. Besides like the first week I did it, I felt a little soreness just because of the different exercises and stuff. Like it's kind of, there's a decent amount of volume, you know, a decent amount of working sets, because like the first exercise I kept saying, that's just kind of like a compound movement. So 2 sets of incline conversion on machine press. That's more like kind of like an upper chest focused exercise. And then instead of like what I had been doing, I was doing 2 sets on the pec deck. Now I'm doing 3 sets. And then on the reverse pec deck, thumbs up for like your middle delts. I was doing 3 sets, and I'm doing 4 sets of those. On rear delts, I was doing 3 sets, like on the reverse pec deck, thumbs down, you know, for your rear delts. I was doing 3 sets, I'm doing 4 sets of those. And then on the tricep, single arm tricep press downs, I was doing 4 sets on each arm, now doing 5 sets. So it kind of feels, it's kind of a little, I guess, like a normal person would probably get bored of it, because the same exercises for like 5 sets. Maybe that's one thing I should ask them, like, especially on that. Should I, you know, obviously increase the volume, but should I do like maybe 3 sets on each side of those, and then maybe 2 sets of like another movement, whether it's with the, I forget what they call the long one. It's like the Jim Reaper tricep press downs, but it's like a long rope. Or some other type of, I don't know, like a JM press, no, not a JM press. There's another tricep machine there at the gym. Triceps too. Nothing really crazy though. And then I finished up the donkey calf raises. Those felt good. Donkey calf raises feel good to me. I mean, all the calf raise machines, I do it. They're really good. I can get a good stretch and a good contraction. I do. Like today, I did the donkey calf raises. On my second pull day, I do like a, you know, like the leg press that, like you kind of sit up in, like you don't sit back. Like you don't sit back and press up, you sit up and press down. That's what I do. I do calf raises on that machine on my pull 2 day, and then on my legs 2 day. I'll do seated calf raises on a machine that has like the seated calf raise machine that has like a hump on it, like where you do the raises at. You can get a good stretch on that. I feel like I don't have to worry about my feet sliding off. I was doing those barefoot, but I've just been bringing these shoes, like the shittier of the 2 shoes that I have. I use the best shoes that I have for squat days, and then the shittier of the 2 days I wear, you know, the shittier shoes that I do like cardio and stuff with. Because you don't really need a lot of foot, like, stability, like, because you're not doing squats or anything. When I do like the barbell SLDLs on a pull 2 day, I do take off my shoes just so I can be flat, you know, flat footed. And so I don't fuck up my, you know, just fuck up my shoes by putting all that weight on it. I mean, regardless, you have to buy new shoes every once in a while. I haven't bought new shoes in a minute. I need to. I mean, the only thing I really use tennis shoe stuff for is just lifting and cardio. that might change with the winter coming and everything. I was feeling pretty tired. Well, not pretty tired, but, a little bit tired before that. And somewhat tired during it. But I was able to push through. Because, like, a push day like today, it's, after you kind of get chest out of the way, because that's like your biggest muscle group, it's not as bad. I mean, you still train hard. Like, I'm still training to failure on all my working sets, but it's not like big muscle groups like legs or back or something like that, because chest is a decent sized muscle, so you get tired from that. But middle delts, that's smaller than chest, and you can't use a lot of weight if you want to feel them. Same with rear delts. You got to use even less weight to feel your rear delts. And then triceps, that's another small muscle group. And it's arms. Arms aren't really that fatiguing usually, most of the time. Biceps can be. Actually, biceps and triceps can be. Depends on the exercise you're doing. Depends on the effort you put into it. Like, I put a lot of effort into my sets. I want to reap the most out of it. Some people I see in there, not everybody. There's a lot of people who actually train hard in there, in the gym I go to. But some people just, they stop short. They're not pushing themselves. And I'm sure I kind of do the same thing. I guess sometimes. Like, sometimes I feel I'm not pushing myself hard enough. But in reality, I think I am. I'm honestly probably pushing too hard. Also, you don't really know, what other things these people are doing before they come to the gym, or what their diet's like and everything like that. If they're optimizing everything, like I do a lot of shit. Like I do my stomach vacuums in the morning. Those bitches are hard. Like those things are probably the thing I hate the most, because like you literally fucking can't breathe. You're holding your breath, trying to keep your stomach sucked in as long as you can. You can't breathe until you can't breathe anymore. You gotta let your stomach go. And then cardio, depends on what it is. If it's lifts, that's not that bad. But HIIT sucks. It's good for your heart and everything. You feel good after you. Well, I'm not going to say you feel good after you're done with it. Because a lot of times I've been tired. I mean, it feels good to accomplish it. And then training's just, like, people say that's the easiest part, is the training. Like, yeah, it's easy for me to go into the gym. A lot of people say, the hardest part is actually get into the gym. No, the hardest part for me is not getting to the gym, because you can drive to the gym easily. The hardest part is getting in the gym and actually putting in enough fucking effort. That's the fucking hard part. Going close to failure. To failure. Because it's not comfortable. This shit is not comfortable. Never will it be comfortable. Even the people who love lifting weights and shit. Like, I love lifting weights, bodybuilding, building muscle, but it's not fucking comfortable. Yeah, you get a good pump, some exercises you don't. But either way, if you're training close to failure, if you're trying to make your muscles grow, provide a stimulus that they've never seen before, because they need to wake up and fucking catch up, or else they're going to get left behind. That's what you got to think. same time, you can't just be pushing weight. You got to be using correct form